All right, this is LennyDoesIT, and I'm going to show you how to upload an ASAv image to EVE-NG and get it booted up. So we're going to be following along with the official documentation on EVE-NG. So let's look up EVE-NG ASAv. Should be the first result here. This is the guide we're going to follow. We're going to first upload the QCal2 image. We're going to rename it to virtuo.qcal2. We're going to update the system, install these tools, and then run the image itself, enable telnet instead of VNC, and then finally we're going to fix the permissions and go back and see if the thing boots up. All right, so the first thing we want to do is notate the IP address here. We have 192.168.1.26, and we're going to go ahead and log into that using WinSCP, which I've already done. So you can see here on the left, this is my local box. Here on the right, this is my WinSCP, showing the EVE-NG box, sorry. So what we're going to do is follow that path listed on here on the website. So under here, where we want to make the directory, we can just do this through WinSCP, or we can do it through the command line. I'm just going to show you through WinSCP because it's more visual. We're going to go to OPT, UNetLab, add-ons. We're going to go to QEMU, and then we're going to make a directory, or make a folder here. Make a directory. And we're going to call it ASAv dash, and then we're going to go with the version. So in this case, we're going to use 9.14.3-18. So we're going to go 9.14-3.18. Just to follow that nomenclature on their website. We're going to set the permissions, read, write, execute. Doesn't matter because this is all going to change later with the fixing the permissions. You're going to hit OK. Go ahead and open that folder and then just go ahead and drag and drop over that ASAv image. Again, you can do this through the command line. Same thing. I'm going to go ahead and hit pause on the recording though, because I'm sure you don't want to watch a loading screen. All right, our ASAv image has uploaded successfully. So we're going to see here that it's been added to the directory that we wanted it in. We're going to go ahead and forget about WinSCP for now. Close it out. Minimize this guy, and then we're going to follow the rest of these directions using PuTTY. So we're going to go ahead and launch PuTTY. You can use terminal or anything else you are. We go ahead to 192.168.1.26, same as the EVE-NG server. We're going to log in with our root credentials. We're going to go ahead and change directory over to that directory we created for the ASAv image. So add-ons, QEMU, ASAv 9.14-3.18. LS this, and we can see that QCal2 image sitting right there. We're just going to move it, which is, I mean, it's essentially you're just renaming this file to this thing right here. So we're going to MV ASA, tab it out, ASAv 9.14.3.18 to opt, UNetLab, add-ons, QEMU, ASAv. Just tab out the name of the directory, and then we're going to call it virtuo.qcow2, and then hit enter. If it went successfully, you should be able to LS and just see that one file there now. All right, next part, we are going to update the box. This guy's running on Ubuntu, so sudo, actually, no sudo, apt get update. Shouldn't take too long. I just did this. Great. apt-get. I'm going to install libguest fs-tools. Looks like it's already installed. So since we're in the directory, we don't need to change directory anywhere. We're going to use this command eve -guest fish -a virt, tab it out. Now it's going to open it up in guestfish. This is a guest file system shell for editing virtual machine file systems and disk images. We're going to hit run. And according to the guide, we're going to see a loading bar come up at some point. As soon as we drop back down into the FS prompt after this loading bar, we'll continue on and enable telnet so that we don't have to use VNC. Just give this a few minutes. It shouldn't take too long. It looks like it didn't take long at all, possibly because I've already done this. I did a dry run, but normally you'd see this percentages with these bars. But we're going to go ahead and hit mount /dev SDA2 in root. We're going to touch /use TTY S0. And then we're going to mount / we're going to exit. After that, we're going to fix our permissions. So with this guy, it's opt unet lab wrappers unl wrapper -a fix permissions. I'm just going to copy that over there. Enter. Should take a few seconds to fix the permissions in the folder that I'm currently in, and then we should get started with launching that ASA image. And if everything went correctly, it should boot up. So we'll go ahead and close out of our putty session. Full screen. Go back over to our evng topology. I'm going to refresh the page just to update the nodes. We're going to add a node. From here, we're just going to scroll down and look for Cisco ASAv, which it looks like it's added to the list now. Now, very important for when you add these types of images, you need to make sure that the CPU's RAM parameters that are at the top of these guides match. So for this one, it's only calling for one CPU and then 2048 VRAM and then telnet console, which it looks like that's already defaulted in here. But I'm going to go ahead and shrink this down to 2 Ethernets. Hit save. So to add it to our topology, just drag that in the middle, right click on it and hit start. And then I'm going to click on it once to get the console up. And it's going to go ahead and boot here in 2 seconds. It looks like it's going to restart at least once while it installs the image, and then we should be in the ASA prompt shortly after that. But I'm going to go ahead and mute and let you watch this. All right, looks like we're getting close here to our prompt. All right. And you can see at the bottom here, Cisco ASA. I'm going to enable it. It's asking for the enable password, and that's all there is to it. We can continue on with our ASA configuration. This has been LennyDoesIT, and thank you for watching.